Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin with my friend Freddie the Teddy from Charlotte, North Carolina, here on Friday the 3rd of February 2023, and this is your card of the day. So this is a take two of this video because technical difficulties made it so. We are using the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine, images by Echo Chernik, and here we have the 18, Let It Go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connection to the past so that you can embrace the future. Now, we see a very strong and powerful female version of Archangel Michael, obviously Sword of Light in hand, and you know, the halo, the magical swirler on his head with butterflies, saying that Archangel Michael and most of the archangels do not have agenda. However, when they're seen in various forms, and this particular being in a female version, that's female type energy, I would say that the situation that Michael is referring to, or Archangel Michael, is of the emotional, feminine, feeling type of situation. We are constantly being challenged to release and let go, release and let go, release and let go in order to grow. Every tree during the winter, if they're deciduous, well, even if they're evergreens, have to shed old leaves, have to shed old bark, have to shed old skin in order to grow into something new and different. So let me read the description because I think that's important. And you make of this card and this energy today what you will. I like this because it would urge me to get my journal out, my pen out, and make a list of any unfinished business, any sort of lingering feeling, thought about worry, anxiety, fear, and then on the opposite side, what would it create if I dropped it? What would it do if I let go of it? What would I have if I no longer carried the burden of it? So here we go. Frequently, the activities you humans engage in are focused on seeking freedom. You want to be released from old ideas, old expectations, fears, worries, dramas, stories, all of which you tell yourself, the past in other words, and, more often than not, other people. Sometimes what you want is physical freedom, but usually it's emotional, mental, or spiritual freedom that you've been asking for. The tricky part is getting people to participate in their own release. You might be shocked by now how many of you are so afraid deep down of that freedom. I can use my sword of light to sever the energetic connections to what makes you unhappy, but your free will gives you the right to not let it go. Metaphorically, you can unlock the prison, but if you refuse to leave the cell, then there's nothing I can do. I want you to be free. You may even believe that you are desperate to be free, but there's something you're holding on to. It is a memory, an idea, or even a story. It could be a person and their influence. Ask yourself if you have given the past power over happiness in the present. Because if you're afraid, you'll never be that happy in the future. If so, then it's time to dismiss that false notion. Have your courage that you can stand on your own in your own power and live right now. You can ask me to sever the energetic connections that hold you back 1,000,000 times, and I will never tire of doing it. I will do it over and over again with nothing but joy. But we'll both be more joyful if we can make the choice to really finally let it all go. Excuse me. I can't read that last letter without listening to that character Let It Go, that song. I mean, a powerful song. And I think it came out in, I don't know, 17, 18, 19, somewhere like that, from Frozen. We get it stuck in our head. There's a reason for that. It is tough. It is frustrating for all of you once you have said, I want to sever the connections to all these habits, all these people, all this drama, but I can't stop it. I had a conversation with a friend and they were talking about a news item. And I just flippantly said, I just don't watch the news. And they were quite aghast and somewhat irritated that I should be somewhat out of touch. Listen, it's okay. Then I realized adding on the piece that's missing is it took a while to get out of the habit of habitually turning on the TV at a certain time to find out what was going on. It took a while to get out of those habits. It takes a while to get out of the habit of letting go of the things that really hold us all down back. It's like a pendulum swinging. You get in the mode, the notion, the thought, the feeling, I gotta let it go. You do the Archangel Michael sort of like cutting the ties that bind you to people, places, situations, stories, anything of the past, of the future, the distractions from left and right, the roots under your feet, all of those, sweeping them away. It's happened, it's done, yet there is a piece, and there's lots of pieces that automatically send our nervous system right back down the rabbit holes. Triggers, people, conversations, emails, all of those connections, those energetic connections to it, pull us back towards it. So I get it. Part of what I like doing is sharing my own habits of rehabituating what I'm doing. What it is being present, understanding, oh, I just did it again, and oh, I just did it again, oops, here I go again. The other big piece of it is forgiveness. Just because you have to sever the energetic ties to whatever people it is that you're like, oh, here we go again, another phone call from Maisie up the road, or oh, gracious me, if I have to hear another story about that, I'm going to go mad. Those are energetic ties because they create the unjoyful reaction. And then there's the other piece. We want to be kind, we want to be free, we want to be loving, we want to be good, we want to be seen as all those great people that we really are. So we really cannot be unkind or not very nice. Well, I learned a long time ago that the word nice that's people pleasing. You do things to be nice to other people, it's people pleasing. There's kindness and there's niceness. I would much rather be kind than just be nice. Because what's nice really? A couch, a chair, a rug, a dress, a suit, a tie, the way someone presents themselves. All right, that's nice, presentable. I think I'm going off on a tangent because I can hear my guide saying, reel it back in, reel it back in. Letting something go is grieving the hold they might have had. I mean people, situations, stories, drama. Grieving the hold that these things had in your life and the feeling of freedom once you've said goodbye. Thank you. There was a time on the full moon every month I was with a group and we did a burning bowl ceremony. beautiful bowl out in the moonlight, writing on pieces of paper the things we were letting go of, we were not going to be part of. And in the bowl it went, and whoosh, the flame burnt it and sent it off. Now, every month, again, the burning bowl. The question, is there any lingering stuff that returned? Yes, blub, 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 write it down, in it goes. I would say about 3 months, 3 times, some of the repeating patterns would come up. Just something you can try, something to be aware of. What I like about this energy of today, and what I like about this card, and what images and messages are coming, is that piece. Letting it go, great. And the ways and the steps in order to do it is helpful. Listen, we are all experimental pieces of this great Mother Earth and this wonderful Father Sky, and we're all extensions of Source Energy, and we're all here to do something, to shift something, to change something. Let's just do it all together and be okay with it. All right. Until tomorrow, my friends. Oh, thank you so much for all these subscriptions. I'm creeping up at above 200. It's like off to the races we go. I love you for all your comments. It's like having family every day. Until tomorrow, take it easy, be well, be wealthy, and all those good things. Bye.